I do
Okay,
not
fine.
have a model.
Well,
other
I
than
do.
saying level is
do.
horizontal.
I do, and my model says level is not horizontal.
Brilliant. I say I can prove that level is horizontal.
And I say I can prove it is not.
Brilliant.
Let's review.
Yep.
Fight the Flat Earth. We'll debate. Bev, try thinking.
Do you think?
I'll say he won't.
Okay?
No, I'd say he won't.
I bet you he does. I bet you $1 million. Well, I don't have $1 million, but I bet you would.
Don't do that.
But you don't want to go on his channel.
Oh no. No, he's
just-
already admits he doesn't do proper debates, and if it was on his channel, you know what would happen. You know what he's like.
I do. He talks over people, no doubt about it. But he's right.
He's right.
Yeah.
What, to talk over people and not let them get their point across, and to berate people. And...
That's not right.
So he's
But
not
I
right.
think
then.
he knows physics, and
What have you heard about that thing with Steve McRae and Cheshire Vicky? I mean, they're not too
No.
keen, and they don't.
We're talking
think,
about-
They think he's lying about his physics stuff, don't they? Have you not heard about that?
I knew there was a problem with fundraisers and stuff, but
I think the thing is, we're finding out more and more about him. He wasn't exactly honest to begin with us. He's not as educated as he says he was. I mean, there's been a couple of videos about him. Have you seen them?
No. They would
I haven't.
teach him Fight the Flat Earth because they said he'd lied to them about his qualifications within his physics. Yeah. I'd look into it because he, maybe a little bit dodgy. He said that one of his proofs of a globe is that he calculated how much diesel the submarine used.
right.
To get it from like Scotland to South Africa or something like that, I think. Do you know how many diesel submarines we have?
Well, wasn't he on a nuclear submarine?
Bam.
Bingo.
Yeah. So how would you imagine that one of his globe proofs was him being able to calculate how much diesel the engines used to get?
There's the one about
I-
his children being able to, what is it? Find out wherever they are,
Calculate their position.
just
And,
using
yeah.
using a pendulum. Cool story, bro.
Yeah.
He's not. I bet he's
You're
not.
talking about
taught-
Foucault's pendulum.
No, just
He,
a pendulum.
he says he's taught his kids, who are pretty young, to be able to position themselves anywhere on the earth with only a pendulum.
The latitude is what he's talking about.
No. I'll see if I can find a tweet for you. I had to confirm it with him as well because, like I say, it does sound fantastic, doesn't it? And you have to go like, "Are you sure?" Well,
Sure. I mean, I feel really comfortable.
You feel really what?
There you go. Why my kids
I
can
feel really
calculate
uncomfortable.
their position on the earth exactly using nothing but a swinging pendulum. I don't know why he had the jail thing. Nobody said anything about that. It's him over exaggerating. He wasn't replying to me, although I was in that thread. So that's pretty good, right? So that's definitely a good claim, isn't it?
Yeah, I wish I knew what he was talking about.
His
And if
kids
you have
being
a
able to, we call it Fight the Flat Earth, GPPS.
I can explain it in 2 words.
We call it the ground pendulum
Yeah.
positioning system. It's going to be taken over.
What 2 words would you use, Rakia?
BS.
Oh, and I tell you what, I've been listening to recently that one with Kosho, you know, where we went over to Brandon's and we were doing the Alberuni. That's fucking great. You know, we're gonna have to go over that again. Have you ever heard of that? The Alberuni method, because that is pure geometry. That is right up our street. That. And,
No.
You've never heard of Alberuni? Because he's got, the perfect maths. This is Fight the Flat Earth again. Because you think he's good at this sort of stuff, don't you? So the perfect maths is H equals
Yes.
R brackets 1 minus cos A close brackets. That's it. It's not hard, he says. That's the perfect maths. And so I ask him, what's H? And he says, observer height. So the perfect maths works out H, which is the observer height. So if you want to know where you are for observing, all you've got to do is this perfect maths and you can find out the height that you're at. It's perfect. But I mean, it is a basis of Alberuni. He's derived it from Alberuni. We will go over it because we need to go over Alberuni.
I have enough confidence in the things that I know. I have enough wisdom to see the logic will be shown. I got one chance to show you what I got. I got one chance to show I'm confident or not. Self-evident reason, deductions and conclusions, and the fools are running away. It's not what you say, it's only what you can prove. You better watch your step, you better mind your P's and Q's. You got one chance, show me what you got. You got one chance, show you confident or not. Don't get caught in a matrix of all of these fakers. Society's spinning, and I'm just here living on the ground. decisions and conclusions, logically thinking, and the fools are running away. You're flipping over backwards to show me where you think you are. Your model dictates that you never see too far. Shrinking in the distance, you can do fuck all with an angle, and the fools are running away.
Right? I must have said 100 times that I'm not a flat earther. But they still say that I am a flat earther. And once they point the finger at you, they can do whatever you want.
You know, flat Earth is just a badge that they pin on people to ridicule them with, don't you?
The questions that these people can't answer just get labelled flat earthers. If you ask a question that they can't answer, they'll call you a flat earther, and they don't have to answer that question.
Do you have an example?
Level is horizontal.
Yeah.
Provably.
But you sound like a flat earther when you say that.
That's what you see. You say that as well, don't you? Like you've just done exactly the same as what Fight the Flat Earth does.
And the trouble is, we know he claims to teach this to his children as well. So
yeah,
I mean,
that's what bugs the crap out of me.
What, that teaching that level is horizontal is something
Yeah,
wrong
because
with
that's
that,
wrong.
Craig?
Yeah, because that is
Well, no,
actually a lie.
Wrong.
it's locally correct. It's locally correct. No,
Ah,
the
right,
level
only
has
locally.
several meanings.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
the
So
level has
it-
several meanings.
Is
The
it
local
child
level
abuse
changes.
or isn't it child abuse then? What we
Well,
going with?
I'm saying, personally, I believe the things that you teach your child, your autistic child, is
How do
psychological
you-
child abuse.
Like that water is level.
No, you teach your child that level is a horizontal plane, which is not true.
Yes.
And
course
the
it is.
implication of that is that you are teaching your child the earth is flat.
No.
Yes. If
No,
your
how
child
do you
asks
know
you...
knows there are mountains and valleys. He's been up
Yeah,
them,
so do
taking
all flat,
pictures.
so do all other flat earthers, but you are implicating to your child that the earth is not a sphere. That the earth is not as we know it. You are teaching your child to mistrust
You know
authority
it.
and...
You
Yeah, I absolutely
know
do know
it.
it. I 100% know it, yes. I have done personal calculations in the military, well, for
Done
fuel consumption,
calculations?
that only work when we're on a sphere.
Oh, right. Which ones were they?
Many, many.
Which ones though? Go on.
I had to
The
calculate
only
how
work
I had to
when-
calculate how much fuel the diesel engines would use when going from South Africa all the way up to the.
That's just the
Gulf of
distance,
Canada.
right?
Yeah, but
What's that got to do with the sphere?
Because the maps that we used were based on a sphere.
Maps were flat, weren't they?
No, they were based on a sphere.
They were curved maps.
The maps are all representations of curves. Yes.
Maths cannot lie like that. Triangles are triangles.
So-
You've got
so, yeah,
triangles
sure.
that are going to add up to 180 degrees. It's as simple as that.
They are flat maps, though,
Just
right?
because they're on a flat piece of
Bev.
paper doesn't mean to say they're assuming the surface is not curved, you twat.
Flat.
You're not
They
an
mean
expert.
level, which means curved.
Exactly, because I think flat Earth is a joke.
Flat
Yeah.
is curved.
Do you think level being horizontal is flat Earth?
Flat.
You're not
They
an
mean
expert.
level, which means curved.
Because just
No.
open a dictionary.
Flat is curved.
Mhm.
Flat.
You're not
They
an
mean
expert.
level, which means curved.
It'll tell you that level is horizontal. Now, do you think that's because you're cleverer than they are, the people that wrote the dictionary and everything, or what reason? What reason do you term that as flat Earth, or is every dictionary a flat Earth one? They're trying to convince you that the Earth's flat.
Flat.
You're not
They
an
mean
expert.
level, which means curved. Remember, the Earth is incredibly flat.
I don't think that anyone is trying to convince me that the Earth is flat. I think it's stupid. I've heard guys say that level means curved, and I'm not sure what they're going with that. But you sound like you're a flat earther. You're arguing there. Go ahead.
Level is horizontal, and I can prove it. Yeah. And you think that's flat Earth, do you? I mean, a lot of people do. It is one of those things that people point fingers at me and say, you're a flat earther. But I say, I can see there's mountains, valleys. It goes up and down. Now, elevation is a measured change in the vertical. First order measurements. All distances are measured horizontal, and all elevations are a vertical change. That's horizontal and vertical. Level is horizontal, and plumb bobs do vertical. Both straight lines.
I'm confused. You still sound like you're making a claim for flat Earth.
Yeah, you keep saying that. Do you think a water level drops away?
Yes.
Do you know how water flows?
Because of gravity, water finds its own level.
Yeah, that level is an equal altitude, right? It's an even pressure, zero pressure state of even altitude.
We're not talking. We're not talking about pressure here.
Okay.
We're talking.
Yeah, we are. This is pressure. There's a science element to it, and there's a geometrical element to it. Now, I say level is horizontal, and I can prove it. You say that's flat Earth.
I don't say it's flat Earth. I think it's. I say it's globe Earth.
I do not have a model other than saying level is horizontal.
I do, and my model says level is not horizontal.
Brilliant. I say I can prove that level is horizontal.
And I say I can prove it is not.
Brilliant.
Level is horizontal.
Well, why do you say that I sounded like a flat earther then? Because apparently, if I can prove that level is horizontal, and that's the globe Earth, then I can prove the globe Earth for you. Like, why did you say that that sounds like a flat earther?
Because level is equal to the downward vector of gravity.
It's
and if
perpendicular, right?
Yes.
Well, perpendicular is two straight lines. I can get you the geometrical definition for it if you want.
At one location, sure. The level, like a spirit level, where you got the little bubble.
Every location. Well, it depends what sort of level you want to talk about.
Are you telling me you're not a flat earther?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep telling you it.
Then why are you arguing with me?
I'm not arguing with you.
Arguing, just having a discussion.
We're just agreeing with each other, aren't we? You said that level is
think we're
horizontal.
agreeing at all.
You said that's the globe. Well, I can prove it. So I can prove your globe for you by proving that level is horizontal.
Please do, because I'm always looking for more proof of the globe.
Okay. Do you want a quick logical?
I think you're just fucking with me.
Do you want a logical proof?
Yes.